Yeah, bring it up.
I'm trying to work out what I need here.
I'm losing it. Try again.
So, if I just install a log carriage, is that going to be enough for medium logs?
No, that's small, but we don't actually need any more points. We've got 8 points between us. But if you want to do medium, you need the log carrier. And then the trailer.
Yeah, it might be worth Paul bringing a 4-pointer, because if you're having problems getting Geeky's logs, it might be worth having another wagon we can carry the extra points with.
Is it required to install medium log carriage?
Take the log carriage off first.
Log carrier with crane or log carrier?
A log carriage is 2, a log carrier, and then a log trailer, I think it's called, is 4 points, which is medium.
Alright, Buzz, how you doing? Family stuff to do, no problem.
Right, you should be on that now, Veron.
Well, I'm not sure what I need to bring then. This is weird. I can't seem to kit this out to take medium logs.
Yeah, well, I see you have the log carriage on there still. The one that says install next to it. I have to double click that one to take it off. And then you need to take the log carrier.
So if you double click on the what's installed, it'll uninstall it.
There you go. I think I've got the crane with the medium log cart. Is that all I need?
Well, you don't actually need the crane because I have one. Just take the normal log carrier. That's lighter. Well, you can if you want to load some logs.
No, that's fine. Okay, no crane. Let's go. Where am I going?
Where we are.
Middle log kiosk.
Oh, right, okay. Is it best to just drive all the way around, I guess?
Yeah.
Guess that should do, Geek.
Okay.
About there.
Yep.
Hope I don't run out of fuel. Endobust, good night. Lavender Courage, thank you for the resume. Sanjit gifted a sub to Lavender Courage.
Red.
Thank you very much, Sanjit. Welcome back, Lavender Courage.
Weird. So I'm gonna have to take him back or something.
Stephen C. Hello, Paul. Hope you and your family have a good Christmas. Experimenting with new alcohol I've never tried before. It can't end well. Now I'm trying white wine for the first time ever. Oh dear. Well, I suppose now's as good a time as any.
Hang on, I'll just try resetting it.
Yeah, wait. Didn't work. Okay.
Yeah, Rubku, have a good Christmas, mate.
The middle one and the one at the far edge.
Grab the second one as well. Maybe you can just drag it to the middle a bit. It's happy. Can I have it, please?
There you go.
Matthias Edislat, Merry Christmas to Squirrel and the Nutters. Matthias, Merry Christmas. Thank you for the support. You're cracking open some 37.5% rum later on, Heyman.
I think if you move them back a bit, that should be
Yikes.
That.
Yeah. Try that. Yep, that's him.
Better one.
Nut Slammer is hacking, Baz.
Hey.
Nut Slammer has become sentient, Baz.
3.
And not only that, he's been gifting out subs all night.
No.
So, he's kind of lost the plot. I think he's had an AI module plugged in.
I think you need to go
and
to the vault and
he's
click
going
it.
a bit crazy, Baz.
Which one?
One of them.
I apparently have to position my truck properly.
Right. Hey!
Lava Tube, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Your squeaky toys were driving my dog nuts. Well, you can't blame me for that. I didn't send them. Merry Christmas, Lava Tube. Right, so now we need full diff lock to get through here. Now this is where you need to start thinking about picking your route, because if you get the wrong route through here, you're going to be submersing your engine. So I'm going to stay on this side a bit. I can probably get away without all-wheel drive because I don't have any logs, but if I had logs, the weight at this point would be tipping this thing into the water.
How are you guys for damage?
I've got
to work
10.
out which way I'm going here. Looks like I'm staying right.
He's well turning the engine off.
It's not Sunday night trucking, it's Sunday night logging. Well, I'm in a truck. I'm still in a truck, I'm just not in ETS.
Fuel Bowser. I'm just coming down to now.
Right, all-wheel drive. I've always wanted to join the Nuthouse Pacer train. I'm very grateful to the person who gifted to you, has made your day.
Yeah, I've got just over half a tank left.
The love is being shared, Pacer train.
Did you not fuel up at the fuel station?
I did, yeah, but I went the
wrong
water
way.
You're welcome,
yeah,
absolute
so
disaster.
A lot of four-wheel drive action.
Yeah.
We'll lower that gear a bit.
I've only used about 52 litres coming here.
I've used about double that.
Well, Egregious, it's because like I say, the first-person view was implemented as like a... You should have seen it before in the other Spintires. The first-person view of that was horrendous. But in 2018, you know, assuming development does actually carry on in this game, I think you'll see that get better.
Hey, Volcaster.
Baz! Now I can send my little gift to you, thanks to Dre. Dre and Lolsocky stayed up till 4 AM implementing that, Baz.
I think if they just do the camera, you can cope with everything else. The camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, the camera is annoying.
It's terrible, isn't it?
This actually used to be to stock up on Spezzy again, if needed. It's cheaper than sending some. Merry Christmas to the Squirrel family. Thank you very much, Bez. I hope you have a cracking Christmas.
Gave her,
Definitely see you in 2018.
motion sickness. I don't know how you play that day because it just makes me feel sick.
And it's quite bad that this is actually better than the original Spintires camera as well.
Yeah.
Eagle Fest, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. What are the differences between the 3 subscription stuff, man?
So
one is $5, the second is $10, the third is $25. The only practical difference is with the $10 one, it's got an extra emoticon, and so is the $25 one, but I've not implemented that yet. It's just a way of you basically giving more money each month. It doesn't give you anything in particular. It just allows you to give more money every month. If you see what I mean.
And since
it's just an extra level of support.
Mudrunner's been out, there's a wave of some very good mods and some mod websites.
Oh, we need to work out where to go.
Some very
so we're going to go through this water and follow the path.
Well.
Don't you need to be on the workshop for it to work in MP?
So I think this is quite deep water. The Be Right Back emote Tommy has been moved up a tier because I needed space to bring in the 2 new emotes of Nom and Gratz.
Yeah.
So I looked at the stats at our emotes, and the BRB emote was being used hardly anything. Sonic Boom, I think they brought it out on console, didn't they?
If they're not from the workshop, then you can't play them in multiplayer. Because when you load them in to the game file, it changes the game file. And
notice how the mud gets washed off the tyres as well.
That'd be something else.
You see that?
It's opened up to, third-party mods.
Yeah, they should have a system like Farm Simulator, have a folder somewhere in your documents you can put stuff. So you don't have to edit the files Omni style?
Yeah, be nice.
Pay $10 to unlock the worst emotes. It's not really that way at all, is it, THU? I mean, I used to have no emote though, so you're not paying for that.
Let's say the MAN that we've got from on the next map, we'll do downhill.
I need to work out which way we're going.
And that's very, very good mod. Very, very quick.
I have gone the wrong way.
Very easy to damage.
I'm not paying attention, I've gone completely the wrong way.
Gone the wrong way a bit, I thought.
Happy Christmas Eve to you, Trid.
Going back on himself.
Well, I'm reading chat and then not paying attention to where I'm going, so I've took a wrong turn. So now I've got to loop round.
That's not easy with that medium trailer because it's really hard to reverse.
I have no intention of reversing. It's the scenic route, exactly.
Quick vibrate.
I shall just crush some trees if possible. Chat claims another victim. Look at the branches stuck to the actual truck.
You had to lumber mill wrong.
Yeah, put it to another truck.
I'm going to cut across here. Oh, there's Mr. Vrone.
And I found Paul.
Hey. Dirtcam, thank you for subbing. Welcome to Now's Dirtcam. Thank you for your support. Welcome to the community, Dirtcam. So that Vrone might be getting a bit stuck there, I don't know. Turn off my all-wheel drive now, see if we can get away with it. Reminds you of those road courses, 4x4 Extreme. Essentially what it is. Did they ever fix it so that you could multiple winch the same thing?
Probably not. The easiest I found with that one, Paul, is going on the inside turn. Or at least keep a wheel on the hard stuff.
Dirk, 1994-04, wishing you and your family a wonderful Christmas. Also, whoop, 18 months. Thank you, Dirk. Happy Christmas. Buckham, 9 months. Merry Christmas, everyone, and to you. Wait, which way am I going here? Okay, we'll go that way. You've always got decisions to make about the best way to go. Have a quick coffee. to refuel.
Yeah, sometimes what looks like the path of least resistance in this will really trip you up.
Yeah. I found in some spaces, going through the water is actually the best way, because it's hard ground under the puddle, but soft mud everywhere around.
Yeah. Until it gets too deep too quick.
You're playing with the wheel controls keyboard. I'm playing with an Xbox controller. You can play keyboard or steering wheel, no problem. Santiago. Thank you for 200 bits. It's really thick mud here. Just passing by, Murray. Everything and happy always. Thank you, Santiago. Have a good one. So yeah, you can fall down there, and if you do, in hardcore, you're toast. Because in hardcore mode, you can't reset a vehicle. So you have to drag it out. Is it good with a wheel? Well, Vrome uses a wheel. I don't use a wheel. Double check my route. Right, so I'm going to go to here. Get that fueling done. Oh, then I'll be low on fuel, I think. This what work, Whiteland? The gifting thing works, yeah. It's been working all night. Why don't you use a wheel? I don't know, I just kind of... I don't know, I think it's because there's a lot of camera spinning. Like, in this game, you can't really stay first person for very long. There's an awful lot of external camera movement.
Just got at the garage.
And I don't like using the wheel and external camera.
A few hundred meters behind.
Oh, cool.
Gonna fill up with fuel, because I'm probably gonna need it.
Yeah, I think we've got enough fuel to get there.
I'm just going to nip for a quick bio, I think, while we're still waiting for Bolt.
Okay.
Whiteland, I got a message off in this morning, Whiteland, from Dre, saying about 1:30, saying I fixed the we fixed the so that you can hide your donations, no problem. But the whole gifting sub thing's a real pain. Can't really do it. Blah 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 blah. And then a message about 3 AM going, okay, we've done it. It's funny. So I could pull the truck in there now and reconfigure it if I want to. Just thinking about it, I could have just done it in the first place. Santa is in Norway right now! Do you hear that, Whiteland?
Might want to fuel up all.
Oh yeah, that's exactly where I'm going. That was always the plan.
Yeah.
Right. Now we need to go this way. Where's Rome going? That's going to be a pain, I reckon. Santa's made you tipsy
you've got
again.
a sharp turn pull in between the trees.
Yeah, that's where I'm waiting.
And it is not very nice.
That's where Keith missed his turn. Ended up in the bomb. Found the best way to just drive around on the banks.
A Booty Boss. Happy holidays, give it a good job. Thank you, Booty, for the bits. Dr. Eher, thank you for the resume.
Well, according to NORAD, he's over Bergen, Norway, heading towards Hamburg.
Santa travels at 22,000 knots.
In Germany.
You're not taking into account, Jamie, that you can slow time down as well?
Are we there yet?
Not yet.
He's in the watery bit, big.
Oh, I hope it's not the same one as I was.
Nope. Because I was ahead of him and actually waited at where he had to turn in.
He's got low.
Captain Jack's now playing Go Rush.
Welcome back.
Servius is now playing Track IR. How does that work? How do you play Track IR? Welcome back, it's Ollie.
Sounds like my son's just come through the front door.
Santa's in Italy? I thought he was in Norway.
Lots of girly squeals.
Sounds expensive.
It's Sunday and no Sunday night trucking. Explain this to you. Well, Sven, if you'd have been around, you would know.
Always getting closer.
Does this look like a truck to you, Sven? How is this not Sunday night trucking? This is a truck, is it not? It doesn't look like a car. It's definitely not a plane. So how is this not Sunday night trucking? Oh, that's a bit rip. Taking water damage. It's a bit too deep.
Need a bit of help there, Paul.
Time to winch myself. If I had logs right now, I would be toast.
Yep, I got stuck on that exact same bit.
What the heck just happened?
Plug,
No
plug,
way.
plug.
That's gonna be fun on the way back.
Nearly there. Customer's expecting his delivery soon. Whiteland. So Dre's telling me that this works and the emotes are perfect. Well, it's 100 bits, so it won't appear on screen. Emotes, emotes, oh dear, emotes. What? This is your first stream, Luke. Welcome. Welcome to the Nut House. We got ourselves a convoy.
Nice of you to join us.
All the birds flying off.
Chrome log loading services standing by.
Why? They're just now playing Rocket League. Getting some practice in. Unnecessary horn, €200. Oh. Lucky we're not in the Netherlands, we're in Russia. Is that right there?
Forward, possibly. That should do. I'm gonna need a bit of directions though, because my camera is on this side of my trailer, so I can't see much. And there is like no depth perception at all. Am I above?
No, we need to go forward a bit. Okay, that should do it.
Alright, dropping.
That's not appeared as a log.
Well, you have to click on it, go into advanced and click on it and ask for ownership.
Oh, you only got 3 damage out of that. Pulled that weren't too bad.
Yeah. I don't get this wrong. Got advanced mode, but
So,
I can't click on it.
Make sure your vehicle's turned on.
Oh, it's off at the moment.
Needs to be on.
And you'll see
There
a
we go.
dot appear on it, and you click on that.
Why do you have to burn fuel just to do that?
Well,
Oh, it's ridiculous, isn't
you're
it?
not actually burning fuel as long as you're not moving, I think.
Are you sure about that?
Well, it says 0 liters.
Yeah, but it says that when you're in a low gear in the car because it's burning less than 1.
Yeah.
I'll
Well, it's not
quickly-
burning
I'll
much.
quickly jump back and top you up the fuel.
Whiteland, have you got the new emotes? Service the Bear is now playing Stalking the Twitch streamer called Squirrel.
They are number 2 and 3.
Okay, you need to turn it. That's it. And no, forward a bit. Okay, turn slightly more. That's good, lower that.
Ooh,
It should,
bit more turn.
okay, it should be good.
Dropping. That looks like it. And now you should be able to click on them, and you shall have a green box and make a full load. There we go.
Sweet!
Okay, so now it's going to be follow the Mudley.
Well, I'm just going to top all up the fuel.
Follow that Muttley.
Why follow me? I'm not in the lead.
Oh, you're the
It's not
only
a
one
problem,
without logs. You should be the one pulling us out when he gets there.
That's why I'm going to be bringing up the rear. Hold on, let me just change. Pull up.
Andy, M71 late in, not sure what happened to my 3-year sub anniversary, but glad to be here. Thanks for the 3 awesome years, Paul.
Kind of cool if you
Merry
put on
Christmas
the
to you and your
handbrake.
family.
If you look into the cab, you actually see him
Andy,
take his hand and put the handbrake up on
Andy,
him.
have a word with
Oh, no.
Twitch, because there was a point where a bunch of 3-year subs
That's
got their sub
everyone
cancelled.
fueled up and ready to go, yeah?
I would
Yep.
have a word with them, Andy, because it
So
sounds
who's
like
going
you were
first,
probably one of them.
Not me.
They should be able to fix it.
Well, I guess it'll have to be me then.
I'll just get us last.
So, if you go first, Rome, and then Paul, if you follow, Geek, you follow, and I'll bring up the rear. And then
So
Sounds good.
I guess we're going back the way we came.
yeah, quickest and easiest route.
Yeah, right. I nearly got stuck without logs.
Put your reverse a bit, Paul.
Yeah.
I'll pull out the way.
Getting dark.
You're being blamed for what, Whiteland? I don't know. This thing is a lot heavier now. Sven sent a nice Christmas card from the Trojan team. Wish our community a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Ground is a bit soft here.
Yep.
Oh, yes. The amount of extra weight you're now carrying.
Probably another 10 tons in the back or something. Thing is now, the danger of tipping over is way bigger.
Oh, it's real.
And it's dark. That doesn't help either.
Yeah, we're about to go through the worst part of the map in the dark.
Yep.
Fully loaded.
That sounds awfully familiar, Paul. Didn't that happen last time?
I'm just going to wait here a second. Look at the suspension. Look at that getting crushed.
It was easier without
The front wheel.
the logs on the back.
What? Yes, it is, because it's a lot heavier with logs.
I'm getting water damage.
Yeah,
Rip.
I got it there as well. You need to winch up pretty fast.
Reverse!
sure the inside's harder there. I might go the outside lane. So if you look at the diagram, it shows you where the
The
water's
thing is
deepest.
with these logs, they like tipping over.
In theory, it's better on the outside. If you look on
Kinda
the map,
annoying.
if you look on the map, you can see the depth of the water, and the way you're going is you're going through the deepest bit.
Yeah, I'll normally stay to the right.
Right. Well, I came from left.
And that drop down, drop to
I'm
your
going to
right,
go right down the side, that
and
way.
then go through the little gap to your right. Follow it round. Brings you out to the same place, but the water depth is a lot shallower. It has its deep spots you've got to be careful, but
You know what's annoying? There's a button to connect the winch, but there isn't one to release it.
Correct.
press the X.
Yeah.
Another reason I don't use the wheel. Need to grab the mouth.
Stay to the right click.
Stay until Vrom's out the way. Hardcore is on.
Hold it there, click.
Anonymous, Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you, whoever that was from.
Do you need a
Merry
tow,
Christmas to you.
Just need to find a different tree.
Baz. Be Right Back has been elevated to the next tier, Baz. I needed room for the Nom and Gratz emotes. I didn't have enough space. I had one slot free, so I used it on Nom,
You
and
almost
then
think this truck
I
doesn't
looked at
have
the
front-wheel drive.
stats, and Be Right
But the
Back
front
was the
wheel are doing
least
nothing.
used emote by far.
If you change the
So I
gear
moved it up to the next
into
tier. I
one,
got rid of it initially and thought,
then
you know
you'll
what,
get
I'll just stick on the next
diff
tier.
lock.
I'm using a G27 to shift Mudley.
Alright, Sven.
Yeah, I'm in first gear.
That's why I don't use mine.
So I'm going to go that way, and go
With the
that
ability
way.
to use first gear in 3 different ratios, and that'll make it easier.
Are you stuck, bro?
Lightly.
Do you
Come
need a
in through.
push or something?
Let's try the tree on the other side. That worked.
New emotes are pants, Thunderfluff. Well, thank you. That's much appreciated. I'll tell that to the artist. I'll say, your work's pants. Anonymous bar humbug.
Yeah, there's no diff lock on the front axle. That's the problem.
I'm going this way.
Keep right on that edge. Gig.
Oh, and
I'm going
stuck
this
on a
way.
second tree. Yeah, no problem.
Stuck.
Can you give me a pull?
Can't please everyone, can you?
I'll winch up on one of them trees.
Grab all the back of this one.
Rip that tree.
Welcome back.
Which Christmas Carol are you watching? That's because it's a different artist code for. So here's the thing, right? Oh, I'm so dead. So the artist that does the doll emotes is Gears Art. So Gears Art did all my artwork and stuff. But Gears is now the official Twitch artist, which means he's extremely busy man. I asked him in April for new emotes. April, I sent him a list. And here we are, 6 months later, over 6 months later, and he hasn't sent them. Because he just keeps forgetting and he's too busy. So I found another artist. And she did those emotes for me. Now she's different to Gears. She can't keep the exact style that Gears does. So we either have to have a very slightly different style of Doyle, or no emotes at all. And I figured we're just going to have to get some different emotes, aren't we? Because it's better than nothing.